Okay, 225ers, this is another video today covering importing terrain into Revit to actually get a topography map. So we're going to start in Sketchup, and we're going to be using three programs in tandem: Sketchup, Photoshop, and Revit for this particular project. So the first thing that I want to do is add a location. So top center, I'm going to click the Add Location button, and I'm going to type in Fair Grove, Missouri. Some of you just might have a project site in Fair Grove. Might look something like that with the Lions Club, water and power, a few soccer fields. I'm going to click Select Region, and I'm going to drag these push pins to highlight a small region. You always want to get the region in as tight as you can. Basically, it's going to give you a higher resolution on the mesh that gets built for the topography, which is what we want. We don't want to grab the entire city, just a small location. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and click the Grab button. And what you're going to see will happen is that's actually going to import that directly into SketchUp. Wow, that did the wrong location. Let's try this one more time here. I'm going to go File, New, No, Add Location, select Region. I really hope that grabs the right location this time. I've actually never seen it do that before. And we captured it on a video. It's quite a lot of fun there. There we go. Worked perfect that time. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is, right by this Add Location is Toggle Terrain. So you notice by hitting that, one of the versions actually has the slope showing, and one of the versions is flat. We want only the curved version. So we want to delete everything in this file except for the sloping terrain, and that's what we're going to import into Revit. So I need to delete the little dude. I need to go to this flattened version, select it. Anytime you see this red border in SketchUp, that means the object is locked. I'm going to unlock, hit delete. I'm going to turn my terrain back on, and then I'm going to go File, Export 3D Model. And I want to save this as Fair Grove Terrain 1 as a DWG file. I'm going to hit Export. Now I'm going to go over to Revit, and this time I'm going to go Insert, Import CAD, Fair Grove Terrain 1, and Open. Let's take just a couple of seconds to import, and you can see it's actually bringing in this three-dimensional mesh that has my terrain information on it. From here I can go to Massing and Site, Topo Surface, and I'm going to create from Import and select Import Instance. And I'm going to accept the defaults and say OK. And you'll notice this immediately builds a workable topography map inside of Revit. You can see the topo lines, everything that's been generated. So I'm going to click the green check for OK to accept the values. The next thing that I want to do is I actually want to delete that original AutoCAD file. So I'm going to use my Shift key to make sure I'm selecting the DWG. I'm going to delete it, and so all I'm left with now is the topo map. Now the last thing that I need is I need the image underneath for reference. So let's go back into SketchUp, and to get this image out of SketchUp, there's a couple of methods. I'm going to show you the one that's easiest for me. I'm going to select my Paint Materials tool. I'm going to choose my eyedropper to actually select that map, and then I'm going to go to Edit, and then right here next to Edit is Edit Texture Image in External Editor. That's wordy, sorry. This is going to open it up in Photo Viewer. Where I really want it at is in Photoshop, because from here I can say File, Save As, and I'm just going to write it to my desktop as Fair Grove Site 1. Save. Back inside of Revit, I want to go to my Site View, and I'm going to click Insert again, and this time I'm going to insert an image. I'm going to select Fairgrove Site 1, open, and I'm going to place the image in that top left corner. Now if you notice, I can't see the image, and that is because I am looking at a solid mesh. So what I want to do is essentially switch to sort of an X-ray mode called wireframe. Now I can actually see through the mesh and see the image. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have it in the top corner here, and then I'm just going to drag this bottom left corner all the way down, just like that. Now I have my topography with an image map underneath it, and I'm ready to start diving into some site investigation on the project.